put the account on private. Now, why? It's because of the
person. Whoever that is, I'm glad they're getting this guy. This guy deserves to be just totally dragged
call that was sent to
for saying all that terrible shit.
sent to a house with kids. Yeah, it's
Hmm. So they sent a skull to Ethan's house? Not specifically this person, but my goodness.
did that to his. I almost, but I don't. In today's age, rapidly anonymity example. Don't need to. I do now as a result of his.
I hope too. I hope that he knows every single sin about this person for sending a skull to his house. I mean, I hope this is real. I think it is. H3 has not been one to lie about anything so far that's been happening.
Attacks on my family. He's facing down a lifetime of social debt and have a wait. I will be
35 years old, still living in Mamas, of course. Wow. Who could have thought that somebody spends their entire time on the internet acts like that? Not me.
rest of his life. As you have anonymity attack my I now level shining a light into the corner that where you but you can't even
It's like a poem. It's a poem, it honestly is. Like, I'm so glad justice has been served. It just feels sweet.
right shit. And that Gato guy made a response doubling down. I remain undeterred and unintimidated. With personally action as a priest knocks me, in part hoping to shame me for having placed on hold to serve my ill father around the clock dialysis caregiver.
Huh.
Well,
Crazy. So after saying all that terrible shit, of course they're gonna pull a sympathy card. If anyone believes this bullshit, even if it's true, I shouldn't feel any sympathy because that's bullshit that they're able to say all that shit without any litigation.
if you didn't have this, fuck them. This is the, and also, I don't care if you're if Ethan, go ahead.
Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Engineer created a portable cooling system that's so efficient it's making old AC.
Pain Paka! I'm so sad they'll never finish this. When the person puts on automatic drip, just start running. Start running. I feel like I feel like he had all the time in the world to run. He just slowly stood there and watched that thing called Pain Packer raise into the sky, just explode. I had all the time in the world to move.
Hey, what's going on, Upcharge Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good today on something I feel like showing off. What band? We got Ethan's Ho-Oh, SAR, Japanese from Heatwave Arena, done by the artist Atsushi Furuzawa. It is a fantastic card, fantastic art. Just totally just overshadows the Lugia from Silver Tempest, in my personal opinion. Was waiting for singles to come down. I'm really glad I did. Glad I didn't FOMO into it. Fantastic card. Absolutely super happy I'm picking up. I'm going to be picking up more singles that have dropped this year as stuff goes on. Don't worry, the Japanese will drop. It's something that people are just pretending like. Speaking of art and artists and things that people are pretending about, let's talk about Jason Page. For a little bit. Yeah, everyone knows Jason Page, right? The man that sings the original Pokemon theme song, I Want to Be the Very Best, from the anime. You know, the only one that matters. People know that song, but none of the other ones. That's perfectly okay. There's some people that step into Pokemon at whatever time they step into, but most people from their childhood do.
I mean, I don't know any other songs honestly, other than this one. I wanna be the very best.
At least remember a Pokemon episode or two from the Indigo League back in the on TV. It happened, sure, whatever, right? Jason Page, that man is doing what every person here in this hobby wishes they could do. At least all the people that are here just trying to make money. He's grifting his ass off. He is the fucking grift king around here, making money, doing the least amount of effort as possible. And honestly, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect that, man.
I don't know about least amount as effort as possible. I don't know about that. I feel like he goes to all the conventions. He signs stuff. Now, I've seen some other videos, but he goes to all the conventions. I mean, that's putting in a lot of effort. Showing up to all the conventions. He sings. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's a little harsh.
Man and his goofy hustle. What did I see? What are we talking about today? So there's a post where he's going to be at somewhere called HobbyCon, which I do find that this hobby
$70, $140, $20 signed certificate of authenticity. Inscription up to 6 words, multicolor autograph, artist drawn doodle sketch, premium item upcharge. That's pretty cool with the premium items. Wow. I mean, I've seen what I would consider more famous people, in my opinion, have half the price of signatures. He does do a free promo card and photograph with any purchase. So I do see people do some. I do see people that do half the pricing have like different pricing for photo and for a signing. But I've never seen them have a signature and a full autograph. But I see that the full autograph has a lot more detail. Huh.
He is a con sometimes. I do, by the way, you'll have the picture up here. You'll see.
By the way, I love Possum. I love his videos. He's a great content creator. I love it. This is hilarious. Let's keep watching.
That I don't have Virginia's phone today, but I do have a nice little paper pamphlet that I'll read from to actually go over this. So Jason Page, I've talked about him before.
Get off my screen, box. Sponsor me, and I'll maybe talk about it. Sponsor me.
Don't have anything against him. Hope he actually continues to do the grift. If other people can grift here, if other people can sell their bullshit here, Jason Page should be allowed to as well, honestly. He should be allowed to run free and do whatever the hell he wants, as long as all the other grifters and all the resellers and all the scalpers are doing what they want. Sure, Jason Page can do it. At least he did something here at one point. At least he has contributed in some way. But Jason Page, talked about him previously, right? The man, right? Selling his autographs, selling them for dumb prices on slabs, selling his own.
Let's take a look. Charizard VMAX, $1,000. Now, is he personally selling these? Sold out. Jason Page Pokemon Signature Doodle Series 1 Mystery. See, people love the mystery stuff. People love the mystery stuff. It's hard. I know. Oh, these are cool little doodles. I don't know how much. What's the pricing on those?
Own stuff on his own web store.
But what's the set 2? What's PSA 10? Auto PSA 10. But what's the actual card grade? $5,000.
And on his own eBay store, where he's selling it.
Okay, wow. I mean,
his own signature, cutting out the middleman, cutting out the market entirely. He's just going to give you the hyper shield, hyper expensive signatures that are going over that stuff, right? Well, he's doing that again. He's selling autographs. He goes to all these cons. He goes like 100 cons a year or something.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
does a ton
of
cons.
Pokemon or any hobby con. There's a good shot Jason Page is there.
It's very true. He's always there.
Here. And I saw this. And
he was at Collecticon this last year. I didn't even bother going over there. Yeah, quite a bit of people in line. Quite a bit of people in line. I didn't really want an autograph. I didn't really need anything signed by Jason Page, so I didn't bother. But I mean, he was able to get on stage and sing a song and signed a bunch of stuff. People were willing to be in line for him. So
I just want to talk about it because
hate the player, don't hate the game. Sometimes, no?
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, wait.
It's kind of amazing with this.
Hate the game, not the player. Because right now, Pokemon's dropping the ball. The company.
Stuff. And I know people are going to buy this signature, and by all means, continue to support Jason Page. Do so. It is you that are propping this man up and keeping him from eating from the dumpster ever again. So good on y'all. Y'all are supporting that man. Good stuff. So what are you doing? So first and foremost, for every signature and whatever you get, any of that stuff, you get a free promo and a photograph. So that's kind of nice. He used to sell this promo, I believe, on his website. I believe he did, and it was actually something that he sold with a signature on. So cool. You're getting that for free right off the bat. There's good value right there, baby. There's some good stuff. He has 2 different signatures that you can look at. So you got the $70 one, and it's just a Jason Page scribble for that one. It's a phone and in scribble. I'm just here, just trying to collect a paycheck. What's that? How long am I doing this for? For like 5 hours? We're only an hour in. I got 4 months. Sign that shit. Here's the flat-chested signature. Here's the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just signing up. It is what it is, man.
But double the price? Take my time.
Just get a little scribble. And for that, you're paying $70. And on its own, I don't think his signature is worth that much. People are allowed to pay what they want to pay. Go for it. Get a signature.
Like I said, usually I see half the price at least, but I do see those people also charging that price for a photograph or signature, not both. Which this one comes with a promo card of the Jason Page ripping his shirt off and of photography. So that's pretty awesome.
Sure. Oh, but do you want Jason Page to give a shit? Do you want him to actually give you a real signature, a full signature for that stuff? Yeah, pay double. Pay double immediately.
Cough it
That's
up,
the
pal.
fucking triple D signature
Cough
right
it
there.
up.
Yeah, no flat chest stuff. That's what you get for that stuff right there.
He rips his shirt off.
Goddamn
He rips his shirt off for this one.
dollars. You pay double, and Jason Page will actually give a shit and sign his. He'll sign a signature for you. A good one. One that
He'll rip his shirt off just like in the promo card and sign it.
actually means
Bare chest.
something to him. One that's at you just gotta pay him for that though. You gotta pay double. His time is money, and those extra letters in between for him to actually clearly write those letters out, it costs. It costs a fuck ton of money. Sure, whatever. So you're already looking at $140 for that. But hey, what if you want this shit authenticated? What if you want people to know, yeah, this is the real Jason Page's signature. This is his fucking big dick signature right here. You get a certificate of authenticity for fucking $20.
That's pretty funny though.
Okay, so now we're looking at what, $160 for that so far?
With
Well,
live.
At least it's authentic.
What does it? Official Jason Page authentic seal, signed and dated by Jason Page with live ink.
Right? At least it's something that like people can look at that and know you're not beefing around here. You're not fucking farting in people's mouths, okay? This is the real signature. Oh, but say you want like one of his like inscriptions on it, one of his catchphrases, like want to be the very best, or my personal favorite, making trades with Jason Page.
Yeah. We gotta watch some Megan trades with Jason Page.
You can get that for another $35. So we're looking at $195 now for a good Jason Page signature right there. That would be my personal favorite. So up to 6 words, that's going to cost you $35. That is roughly about what, like $6 a word, something like that.
Bro's making bank, dude. I personally, I respect it in a way. I gotta say it. People are willing, like I said, the last Collecticon, they were lined up to see the Jason Page. Just saying. People are definitely willing to pay these prices. Not me! But hey, hate the game, not the player at this point, right? I mean, how can you blame... Jason Page is probably seeing this product get scalped left and right and is like, I pretty much am Pokemon. Why don't I scalp myself? I am the product. I am the source in the sorcerer. I am the sorcerer.
Maybe $5.50 a word. Ooh, you could get a lot more with $5.50, but no, you're getting your inscription. You're getting a heart so true, or the grift of the year. You're getting something like that on your card right there. What a king! What an actual king Jason Page is. $195.
Opossum's humor is so
we're
funny.
looking at that. But hey, what if you want like different marker colors? What if you want like not just black, but you want white too? Because after all, he worked with Michael Jackson. After all, doesn't matter if you're black or white or none of that shit, right? I mean, it just makes sense, right? Yeah, well, he's charging for multiple colors. Obviously, it does matter if it's black.
Okay, now that's a little weird. The multicolor autograph, each 2 additional colors cost. Each 2 additional colors cost $20 with up to 10 colors max per item signed. Why would you ever max it out, first of all? I'd say use the rainbow. Use the motherfucking rainbow on this shit. If I was Jason Page charging, which I'm not. I sound like a piece of shit doing that, but hey, money's money, baby. This guy is cracking down on it. Each 2 additional, so up to 200 extra charges he is lying. $25. Wait. Oh, okay. Multicolor autograph, 2 colors, and then additional ones that cost $20. Got it. Wow, that's a lot. It's like at least $250, $200. Quick maths.
Black or white to him. You're getting charged $25 for an additional color. So what are we looking at now? $220. Say you want that for that. You're a $220 signature from Jason Page, master himself. Hell yeah, baby. Look at that. And then if you want more colors, say you want you want a third color on top of that. It's okay. He knocks down a little bit. That's another $20. So we're looking at $240. Say you want 3 colors. You want red, white, and blue for America, baby. You want the bomb pop colors on your fucking Jason Page signature. Hell yeah. Cool. $240. We're looking real good on that so far, right? Say you want a doodle. Say you want him to draw a Pikachu or a Pokeball or his fucking bat signal. The JP signal that fucking
The
Commissioner Gordon's gonna throw up
JP.
anytime a grift needs to happen. What if you want that on your fucking card?
Z for Zoro.
That's $100. That's another $100. So we're looking at $340 for a Jason Page deluxe signature that's going to go on that. He has some things that are pre-selected, though, for what you can get. You can get a Pikachu.
Premium
you can
item.
Get a Gengar. You can get a Pokeball. You can get the fucking M&M backwards E logo. Oh, but no Funkos. You can't get that. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I know you back there. I know right there. You wanted that JP signature on it. Sorry.
What is up, everybody? We are here at Medieval Times.
I know,
we are
Medieval
so
Times
excited
is
to
sick,
tell you
though.
about our new show.
I love Medieval Times.
I guess I can sell my TP.
I love
art down
Medieval
there for
Times.
$100
Well, if it wasn't an ad, I would
I'm
watch it.
basically on that level. I'm pretty much a massive celebrity myself in the Pokemon space. Yeah, apparently, just for a sketch. Now, I believe my sketch is going to be a little bit better than whatever he does. I really do think you're going to get a better quality sketch from some. That's just me. I'm just guessing. That's just how I feel about it. But I feel like for $100, and you're going to get on some nice, soft, fucking 3-ply toilet paper, baby. You're going to be able to multi-use that sucker right there. $100 for a sketch. So $340 fucking dollars for a signature.
I mean,
and then
that's if you want everything. If you want the full autograph, the certificate. I mean, if you're getting all that shit anyways, you are definitely paying this price because you don't care what the price is. You are a Jason Page diehard fan, which is totally fine. I ain't hating at all. This is crazy good, though. You get the full autograph, you get the signed certificate, you get the inscription. And then you get the multicolor. So you get the Jason Page full autograph, multicolor with a signed certificate saying, gotta catch them all, and a doodle picture with a premium item. That's crazy. It's a lot of money.
You know what?
That's
Say
a lot
you
of
want,
shit,
like,
though.
your Charizard sign. Jason Page is your hero. He fucking saved your brother from like a wildfire. He saved like your sister from he actually, you know, he goes to your house. He's an active part of your church community, and you want like your Charizard sign. He's upcharging for that. Anything above $55 in value. So he's gonna be checking TCG Player. He's gonna bust out that fucking calculator.
Wait. Hold on. That's crazy. Premium item upcharge? So you're saying if I bring something expensive for them to sign, equal to the value of the item? What? That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Okay, I was kind of with it until I saw that. I obviously didn't understand that. Or read the fine print. Wow. That is complete BS. Holy cow. Wow.
He's gonna be looking at whatever you got, man. Equivalent value upcharge is what you're gonna pay for that. So say Charizard's $1,000. Yeah, you're looking at a $1,340 signature from Mr. Jason Page himself. Is that worth what you want? And there's gonna be people that do this. Look, I don't even blame Jason Page anymore for this shit. And if this is the industry standard, if this is what all of those people do, this is what every
Yeah, I
single
got you. I'll
person
respond.
like that does, then they're all grifting. They're all doing the grift. They're all massively overcharging, in my personal opinion, for their signature. But hey, you, the fan that goes up to them and pays this price, you're the one that enables this stuff. This isn't their fault. Jason Page should be 100% allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. He should be allowed to just get whatever money he wants out of stupid people out here. This is 100% your fault for actually paying for that stuff right there, for enabling Jason Page and other people. If this is an industry standard, if this is just how it goes, I've never seen people charge that fucking much for signatures, these cons, but hey, maybe it's just that cool. Maybe he's just worth.
I don't think it. Now after that, that's bullshit. I don't know what he's saying. That's just crazy. Honestly, I don't even care what the context is. The premium upcharge got me. That's crazy. Like, you should be honored to even sign my base set first edition Shadowless Charizard. Come on now. Come on.
That fucking much. His time's just that valuable, okay? Go for it, man.
Like I said, the
Make
line
that
was
money.
at the
It's not your
door.
fault. I'm not
That's
mad
crazy.
at you, Jason.
I don't know if he was
Do
doing the
what you wanna
premium.
do. Make as much
but-
money as you need to off of these people right here. That's crazy. That's a fucking that's a beefy load right there. That is a huge,
And you know they're taking it open mouthed, direct eye contact, baby. Let it rain.
massive one. Just upcharge for all that stuff. What a king. What a king. You money bros could never match Jason Page's level of grip. His level of sleep gets right through this place, man. You wish you could do that. You gotta salute the king, man. You really do.
You do.
What a guy.
You
That's all I
do.
got. I just wanted
I
to
mean,
show you all
honestly.
that stuff. If this is what's happening,
That's
at HobbyCon,
hilarious.
hey, have fun. Pay the man. Pay the man what he's worth. What he thinks he is worth. And what he thinks his time is worth. Go for that, man.
Yep, they're gonna. I wanna be there. I wanna be there and video it. Get every single person on camera that's paying those a bit. No, just kidding. That'd be hilarious.
Come up to him and pay fucking $1,300 each, dude. I hope so. I hope you get $130,000 easily. You deserve
That is a boatload of money if you add it up, though.
it, after all. You are
And obviously, Jason Page does so many of these. The prices probably aren't too far out from where they're normally used to paying. Honestly. They're probably not for that far. I mean, you don't just kind of pull these numbers out of your ass. And then, because nobody's going to be paying them. If he just pulls them out of that, nobody will pay him, right? That's what I would think. If he's thinking smart, at least. But if he's like, all right, yeah, you know, these people will pay this. And he has the proof in the bar because he does so many cons or whatever. People are probably going to pay it. Man's going to walk out Mr. Moneybags. Mr. Moneybags, hey.
a voice of a generation. A dumb voice of a generation. But the voice of a generation, nonetheless. Rest easy, King. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. I should sell my signature.
You should!
If that's
do
what
it!
I'm for, if that's like the industry standard, because like that's what someone's gonna say. Oh, everybody charges this much for stuff. There's people that charge way more for that. Yeah, well, it's Jason Page. Like,
I love how he's
he
just
really worth
continuing to do it off screen.
that much? Is he worth an upcharge equivalent to your card's value? Like, think about that for a second. Your $500 card. His signature is worth $500 because it's on a $500 card. That's what we're doing now. Okay, pay him. Pay the man. Pay that man. Pay him well. Pay him in every way he wants. Pay him with dumpster burgers, his favorite.
That's funny.
Janet, when's the last time you had a
That's
vegetable?
funny.
So there he says it directly.
What is this? A day ago? Oh, let me hold on one second. Let me
Hey,
go
what's
back.
going on, upcharge?
Thank you. I'll pause them. Yeah, I'll leave a little message. Can I type? Can I do the fire emojis? Fire!
So there he says it directly.
There's absolutely no reason for me to update that framework because it is efficient enough to run on a smart fridge at maximum capacity.
Well, does he have any evidence to back up this claim that it runs on a smart fridge? He does. incredible. So he gets it to run on a smart fridge. Or maybe not. Pirate software isn't done getting milked. And admittedly, I'm still thirsty. Jokes aside.
What? Yo! When did Pirate Software become the cow of content right now? I guess that analogy makes sense when I think about it. Getting milked for content. Still thirsty for more. 442,000 views in one day.
Just a couple hours ago, I did a live stream covering a couple of the more recent things that have gone on with Pirate Software, but this video is specifically talking about a live stream that he had just done at the time of recording this yesterday. It is currently 1 a.m. I'm going over his response to Coding Jesus and how he doesn't really go after any of the critiques that he left in the video aside from a major point that we're going to talk about, and actually interview the game dev that Coding Jesus had in his video. There'll be a link to that video in the description. But I focused on that in the beginning. I actually have a response that I read through from Coding Jesus himself. And then following that, Pirate gives this reason over and over and over again about how it doesn't matter how optimized his game is, or how unoptimized, I should say. None of it matters because the game can run on a smart fridge. But maybe it doesn't. Last thing before jumping into the video, I have a special announcement. Introducing to you guys.
Lost me on that one.
Let's see if I find this. I literally never talk about it. What is this?
I was watching a video that was critiquing you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much. I literally never talk about it. When I worked at Blizzard, I did that for Blizzard. Blizzard 7 years, yeah. Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Your red team specialist for Blizzard Entertainment. And Blizzard is having worked at Blizzard. I grew up at Blizzard.
No way you're
Blizzard. I worked at Blizzard back when I used to work at Blizzard, when I was at Blizzard. For those who don't understand, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I know how to do that because I worked at Blizzard. Example of this when I was at Blizzard. How do you know so many things? I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't think I'm bad people. I do think that it's funny. You key on that. There's a lot of people that brought that up, and it's like I never said that I was. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting. When in reality,
Dr. Gary is just Oh, Jesus.
I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase.
Sure.
This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this.
Yeah.
That is the most arrogant statement on the planet, bro.
Damn.
I actually am the first
True.
second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first
Wait, what?
second-generation Blizzard employee ever.
Holy shit, dude.
First second-generation Blizzard employee.
Oh my
I'm
God.
second-generation Blizzard. I'm the first second-generation Blizzard employee that ever existed in the company. I'm also a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was a second-generation.
Oh.
I was the first second-generation.
Oh.
I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee. And I love that shit. I love that company. Working for Blizzard sucked, and I work at Blizzard. There's me eating a sandwich. Yeah, that was actually at Blizzard. I think it was my first. I think it was 2009. It was me picking a safe. It was me cracking a safe in at Blizzard. Your Blizzard stories are fake. Which Blizzard story do you think is fake? Would you like to talk to me or my dad that worked at Blizzard for 23 years that's currently in chat? Which one do you want?
I mean, the whole personality is Blizzard. Oh man, that's so cringy. I mean, I honestly, when I first saw him, I said, "Hey, this is a really smart guy that's showing people that he's really smart with MSF Paint, MS Paint." I don't know why I said MSF. MS Paint. Tricked a lot of people. I mean, it's not like he's not smart, right? I mean, he made a game that kind of works. It's dog shit, but he made a game, right? I don't know. I'm not defending him in any way, though. I think all the stuff surrounding it right now is hilarious. He's lost so many subs. And I was one of them, honestly. That was honestly one of them.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
What was this one?
Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea.
Jispa. Jispa was a Greed Island player hired by Patera and a founding member of an alliance formed to clear the game. He was responsible for taking new members of the alliance to Kosoftro with a magnetic force card. Right after Ginthru reveals himself as the bomber in the alliance base, Jispa attempts to attack Ginthru from behind, but Ginthru is too fast.
Dang.
And uses his little flower Nin ability to severely wound Jispa's face. To save Jispa's life, Nyx begs the alliance members to hand over their cards to Ginthru. Later, Puhat confronts Ginthru on his own in Batura's mansion and explains that Nyx wants to use the Angel's Breath card on Jispa. However, Ginthru sees through Puhat's attempt at negotiating and ruthlessly kills him. Sometime after Puhat's death, Nyx confronts Ginthru and informs him that Jispa has died, with Ginthru showing no concern or remorse. In the manga, Jispa's terrible injuries were shown to be much more graphic.
Holy crap. Boy got his face completely blown off. No wonder. I mean, jeez. Yeah.
Better detailing the agonizing pain Jispa was in for quite some time before his death.
Yeah, if he died from that must be crazy.
Assassin A was one of the assassins hired by the 10 Dons to eliminate the Phantom Troop during the York New City arc. During his search, Assassin A smells blood and realizes that the target has deliberately left a trail of blood and then wiped it up to leave just enough of a scent. He breathes in the smell and says that only those as skilled as himself can detect it, adding that he and his target are both predators addicted to killing. He makes his way to a room with Assassin F tied to a chair and stabbed with several pins in his legs. After Assassin A quickly throws a knife at his chest to confirm that he's dead, Crollo peers out from behind him and assures him that he won't use any boring traps.
Yo, Crollo is a badass, dude. I already know that this guy's gonna end up messed up.
Crollo pulls out a pin from Assassin F's head
Dang.
and asks that they fight one-on-one. Readying his aura and holding a large knife in his hand, Assassin A happily agrees to the duel. Breathing heavily and sweating profusely, Assassin A laughs and asks Crollo why he's still alive as his body is shown pinned in pieces up against the wall.
Holy crap. Yo. My man got obliterated.
Crollo explains that the Nin creature...
Oh, that's right, the fish creatures. That's crazy.
Who have eaten parts of him are called indoor fish and can only exist in a closed room. He adds that they are carnivores and enjoy human flesh, explaining to Assassin A that he can't feel pain or bleed while they are feeding on him. As Crollo opens a large window and explains that he can't die until the creatures disappear, Assassin A's mangled corpse falls bloody to the floor. Although the process of having his body eaten was said to be painless, the moment the windows opened would have surely led to a rush of incredible pain as Assassin A felt his organs and body falling apart.
That's crazy. Can't feel anything, huh? Makes it even more dangerous, honestly. Makes it way more dangerous.
Moments before his death.
Oh, which game you stream? Oh, sorry, Evelyn. I don't know why it's not picking up the chat.
87th Hunter exam. Before learning Nin, he relied on a bow and arrow. Nothing fancy. But his arrows were laced with a paralyzing poison that could keep a target down for a week with just a scratch. He made it to the final phase by pure dumb luck. Killua handed him a win just because he wasn't interested in fighting him. With that, he officially became a hunter of fantastic beasts, specializing in the search for scientifically undocumented creatures. By the time Gon and Killua were learning Nin under wing, Paco had already figured out his own ability, called Rainbow. A set of 7 differently colored aura arrows, each with its own effects. Then came the worst decision of his life, leading a small expedition into the NGO to investigate rumors of giant insects. With 3 other members of his team, including Ponzu, they infiltrated the heavily restricted region, hoping to find the new species of man-eating bugs. On their way, they came across a dead soldier's body, and while inspecting it, his team got ambushed by a squad
Oh man.
of chimera ants. Thinking quickly, he used his nin arrows to take down the 3 ants, giving his friends time to escape. Realizing that they cannot handle the threat on their own, they tried to reach the other hunters for help, but failed, and their evacuation plan was cut short when an ant popped out the ground and decapitated one of his teammates on
Dude, the spider guy was creepy.
the spot. He managed to kill the ant, but the spider-like Pike then appeared and devoured another one of his friends. He tried to fight back, but Pike was too fast, catching his arrows mid-air. Desperate, he resorted to straight-up punches, and just when it looked like he had the upper hand, Zazen blindsided him with a paralyzing neurotoxin from her tail, leaving him incapacitated. Zazen ordered his body to be taken to the queen, convinced he had the nutrients of 1,000 humans. At this point, Palka was helpless, but thanks to an antidote he had hidden in his mouth, he regained some movement and hid among the pile of skulls, which were literal leftovers from the queen's meals.
My goodness.
He knew he had to escape, but before he could do anything, P2 arrived and instantly sensed his presence. And this is where things got really bad.
Oh, yeah.
They lobotomized him, sticking their fingers directly into his brain and forcefully manipulating him.
I remember this. That was like one of the worst.
Helpless, he had no choice but to explain how Nin worked and how to determine a person's Nin category. When P2 was done, he was handed over to the pig, who butchered him and served him up as a meal for the queen. Puckle's fate is straight up horrifying. First, the paralysis.
Taka, like, literally had the worst fate. Got straight up bodied in battle. Then got paralyzed. Then got P2ized, lobotomized. Got chopped up like a little sardine tuna sandwich. It's horrible.
People are calling me a Nepo baby. For those who don't understand the term, a Nepo baby is somebody who got their job only through nepotism, never accomplished anything in their career, and never did anything to deserve the position that they have. My father was the cinematic director for Blizzard for 23 years. He worked on basically everything going all the way back to the death and return of Superman and many other games, all the way up until now. And then he quit. He went off to Jagex and he worked on old school RuneScape, I believe as a creative director of some kind. With that in mind, he now streams on Twitch under the name of Yearjoy. People think that I got my job at Blizzard specifically because of him. In reality, I only had help from him in order to do my resume. Aside from that, for the
I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't use him. He works at Blizzard. You're telling me you didn't say, hey, my dad works there already. That was nowhere in the resume, right?
The people who have this narrative, both myself and my brother applied at the same time. I got the job, and my brother didn't. People are calling me a Nepo baby.
It's probably because they were like, we can't hire both of them or I'll be suspicious. Let's just hire one.
For those who don't understand the term, a Nepo baby.
There's no God. God ain't real, okay? If there was a God, there'd be a lightning strike in 3, 2, 1, now.
I don't appreciate the sponsorship,
If you have
though.
friends, this probably isn't for you because you will never be leaving the house.
Wait. Something's different. This isn't the same noble hero I've fought before.
I don't have anything funny to say for this video, but apparently if you just say
For the boys!
Ooh, piece of candy.
What? Semi truck. Yo, what is going on? That is crazy. Where's the rest of the video? Peterbilt just casually swimming through the lake. That manifesting of the vision.
I ordered 20 tacos and only got 17. What the fuck?
It's not my fault we ran out of stock because your Teletubby Humpty Dumpty.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I ordered 20 tacos and only got
I don't like that guy's face, but it was pretty good.
Hey, what's up, guys? I found this beer left over from some campers, and I'm.
Hey, if you're watching this, could you maybe?
No. Dude. Oh, that's pretty cool.
King of the hill, I'm selling propane. Me and gang, Wabi and Amir, we ran a soul train. D for speed, I'm a ship to Geary, swerving both lanes. I told this bitch she hot and sauce her down. Chipotle, no.
I think Dread has the ability to make me swear.
He hasn't yet. He was supposed to come to the meetup and he couldn't, brother.
I haven't been
What? At what cost? At what cost? That's hilarious. Had to mute the boys. That would be me talking, honestly, though. Honestly. Make him. That was hilarious.
If you're rejected,
I love everything.
Now I understand your need. Now
Dang.
I understand what it do.
What the fuck? What is that?
Now I understand your need. Now I understand what it do. Now
Believe in yourself.
I don't care.
Are you worried about impending doom? Those evil villains got you filled with gloom. But don't you fear, there's a hero in
Stop overthinking Siege. Just going in and ramming that shit. It's the shotgun. I feel like the shotgun's always killing people.
and it's not an exile.
I have an idea. No, you actually take me in, and then you say, "Yo, by the way, another speaker came," and you just keep me. That's what we're doing. Keep me posted. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, Mike.
They put him in the box.
Last but not
God dang.
Hey, I'm on your side, you flaming idiot.
Wolverine and Hulk always been beefing.
ugly girl scratch Hulk.
Like, what is she gonna do? Oh! Yo! No, cyborg. It had to be a cyborg. Oh! Crushed ribs for sure. Not all cyborgs, I know, but. Holy cow. Pirate Software response to I heard you worked at Blizzard.
You heard this guy worked at Blizzard? Oh man. Did you read that in a Reddit thread? Tell me about it in the unban request, chat hopper. You're overreacting? No, I'm not. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years.
Let's watch it. I literally never talk about it. Supercut.
I was watching a video that was critiquing you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much. I literally
3 days ago. 3 days ago, 1 million views. Wow. The DJ Bunton. This guy's been getting flamed non-stop.
When I worked at Blizzard, I did that for Blizzard. Blizzard 7 years. Yeah. Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment, your red team specialist for Blizzard Entertainment, and Blizzard is having worked at Blizzard. I grew up at Blizzard. Blizzard, game industry for Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard. Yeah, no, I worked at Blizzard back when I used to work at Blizzard when I was at Blizzard. For those who don't understand, like, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I know how to do that because I worked at Blizzard. Example of this when I was at Blizzard. How do you know so many things? I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't think I'm better than other people. I do think that it's funny because you key on that. There's a lot of people that brought that up. And it's like, I never said that I was. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting. When in reality, I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase. This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this.
Yeah.
That is the most arrogant statement on the planet, bro.
I actually...
Dr. K.
am the first second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever. The first second-generation Blizzard employee. First second-generation Blizzard employee. So I'm second-generation Blizzard. I'm the first second-generation Blizzard employee that ever existed in the company. I'm also second-generation Blizzard.
Never
employee.
talks about
I was
it.
a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee, and I love that shit. I love that company. Working for Blizzard sucked, and I work at Blizzard. Or I worked at Blizzard. There's me eating a sandwich. Yeah, that was actually at Blizzard. I think it was my first. I think it was 2009. It was me picking a safe. It was me cracking a safe in at Blizzard. Your Blizzard stories are fake? Which Blizzard story do you think is fake? Would you like to talk to me or my dad that worked at Blizzard for 23 years that's currently in chat? Which one do you want?
I don't think he works at Blizzard. Does he ever worked at Blizzard? We'll never know.
What do you think, Bug? Do I wait for the cats to steal the map and then kill them? Or do I just kill everybody all at once?
You know, I'm starting to think you don't appreciate the value of a life.
What? No. I mean, I love these guys. Let's the glue. I need a solid surface.
There's good in all people. There's good in all people.
There's good at all people.
Maybe we need to dig a little deeper. Tell me about your childhood.
You know, I never had much as a kid. Just loving parents, stability in a mansion, and a thriving baked goods enterprise for me to inherit. Useless crap like that. But once I get my wish, I'll finally have...
Perfect of a spoiled brat. Never gonna be happy. That's why you gotta discipline your kids young, honestly.
the one thing that will make me happy.
Oh, well, what's that?
All of the magic in the world. For me, no one else gets any. That's so much. Yes! Agree to disagree.
Germany is horrified. Oh! Oh!
Sweet mother of goose, Jack!
Well, you know what they say. Can't bake a pie without losing a dozen men.
Oh! Oh! That was horrible! Your wish is horrible! You're horrible! Irredeemable monster!
Oh, what took you so long, idiot? You're not chatty, are you? Oh, what a good boy am I. but never death. I like it. That's my wish. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, come on, you walked into that one. Mr. Horner, I need your help. Duly noted, but a little busy at the moment. Mr. Horner! Fair season.
I'm gonna bust you up, Plum Thumb, and then I'm gonna wear your clothes.
That was weird.
That was weird.
No!
He almost got his wish too.
Hey, Softpaws, how do you like cheese apples? Yay! Grow up already.
Softpaws.
Dang.
Okay, you know, maybe it's time to bury the hatchet. Oh, I shouldn't have telegraphed it.
Magic cookie. Plum on a thumb.
I was worried for a second I would come out naked, but my clothes grew too. Cool. Thank you. The last wish. It's mine. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might have this wish.
Please don't make that wish. Please? Please?
What are you doing?
Please?
Seriously, are you having a hernia or something? There's such pools of vulnerability. It's so cute how you think that would work on me. Don't you know I'm dead inside? By the way, your nose is bleeding.
Oh, I was buying some time for team friendship.
Team what?
Team friendship.
Spanish sphincter! Hey! What have you done? No! The map! My wish! Go, go, go!
They learned they didn't need the wish after all. Is Pirate Software's game that bad? Let's see. Let's watch this one.
Online security is like one of the very highest priorities. With Spectrum, I don't have to worry about it. When my kids are on their devices, they are protected.
Fast, reliable internet, starting at $30.
Before I dive into what this video is, let me tell you what it was going to be and what it...
So I did hear about this game. So this is the Heartbound. People are calling it Sharpbound. That Pirate Software made. Obviously, people are like not liking it, but obviously it's also like a thing to hate on him right now, which is totally understandable because he really pissed off a ton of people, including me.
Originally, this was a measured look at an indie game by a, at least currently, controversial content creator. A deep dive into whether the game stands on its own merits, or is just an excuse to bolster dev streams. My thoughts amounted to something like, the pixel art is decent and sometimes even the humor lands, but Heartbound often assumes we care more than we actually do, showing us flashbacks and characters so cryptic, we'll have no idea whether they're implemented well until the final release. Again, that's what I was shaping up to say. All of that changed when...
See, I think that what happened was it was way too small of a game. They weren't able to build any kind of real emotional connections with any of the characters. And so all of it just kind of landed on deaf ears. Because what I'm thinking is that Pirate Software made a game. Specifically, honestly, specifically probably for the people that were watching his streams every day. so that they enjoyed it. They probably enjoyed the game a lot, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen anybody from Pirate Software's group be like, we hate the game. I'm sure they loved it, right? Probably catered more to their liking of the characters. I'm sure that he had the development process throughout a lot of his streams, and then they kind of grew to love these characters. So it probably tugged on more of their heartstrings. So that's a problem when you release it to the general and they have no clue any of these characters, any of what they're talking about. Just kind of seems super shallow.
I did one area that seemed almost engineered to make you dislike this entire game. Actually, I'll go further. This level seems engineered to make you hate game preservation, because if that means preserving all games, it would include immortalizing this terrible, terrible segment. I do not wish anything bad on Pirate Software or the people who like his videos. If you're watching this and you enjoy Pirate's content, great. I hope you're not in the EU, but great. But I cannot in good faith say I enjoyed this demo. Though I do not...
Why is it in the EU? This is a boss door, by the way. I'm gonna like and subscribe this.
Envy the act Heartbound has to follow. It's clearly an
So, Undertale inspired game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looked just like Undertale. Just like Undertale. Which, I mean, makes sense. Undertale was a great game, but completely different levels of programming, right? Completely different level. I mean, it almost seems like night and day. If you go and look at Pirate Software's game and you look at Undertale, I mean, let's see. Development team size. Was very small. Toby Fox, creator, was the primary developer, handling programming. He had changed with the main artist. There were also a few other contributors, including Japanese translators. Oh, so there were not that many people working on Undertale. Okay, I get that. Publisher, Toby Fox. Was it really mostly just him? Oh, wow, it was. Let's see. What's the game again? Hearts something? Heartbound. 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 They're not the only entity involved in the development. Heartbound is an indie RPG, professional created by Jason Thor Hall, but the game also involves other contributors. And a lead composer and musical mastermind, accredited according to a Kickstarter campaign. Pirate Software. So, I mean, both of them, I don't know. Similar sizes, I would assume. Maybe. You know, maybe because Pirate Software is a huge, or is a huge streamer, that they might have had some extra help, but I'm not sure how much, how much money Undertale started out with. We could all look it up. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to make sense. Campaign was launched with a goal of $5,000 with $51,000 raised. Holy guacamole. Jeez. Okay.
Undertale inspired game, down to even the sound effects. So of course it's going to be compared to not just Undertale, but games like Omori, Deltarune, and One Shot. Games that have become so celebrated for their ability to tug at the heartstrings, any newcomer to this space should rightfully feel intimidated. Before we talk about the infamous part that changed my mind, I guess I should...
Trying to be a heartfelt, emotional game is hard in the first place. Like I said, you have to emotionally bond characters and the game. I mean, he just didn't do it right. Just didn't do it right.
Briefly talk about the other parts of the game, so you get an idea of just how
I'm
much
gonna have to play it.
quality it was, at least in my opinion. The mistakes start right at the beginning. We open with main character.
Hold on. Oh, it's $10. Just seems so weird.
Character lore, who
We'll see.
seems like he was ripped straight out of a Friday Night Funkin' mod. Amidst a thunderstorm, he converses with his dog Baron and agrees to give him food late at night. Immediately, Baron gives off positive, upbeat vibes, a good foil to Lore's laid-back demeanor. Lore's dad yells at him to take the garbage out, and just to see what would happen, I put it in Baron's bowl. To the game's credit, I still feel bad about this.
Garbage? The garbage thumps in the Baron's bowl with a disappointing wet sound.
The sprite art
Dang.
isn't going to wow you, I don't think, but the character portraits in particular are expressive, detailed, and give us a more personal glimpse into the cast than most games like this would.
They do look good on the character portraits. They do. I did see that the facial expressions were great. It looked good.
Allow. Fun fact, the color scheme for this game is readable in all forms of color blindness, so no one is safe. Now you might be thinking,
That's
you said
good.
The mistakes
That's cool.
Start off right at the beginning. What were you talking about specifically? Well, the length. Because shortly after this, Baron disappears, and that's the hook for the rest of the adventure. Immediately we have some problems. The impact of losing your dog falls on deaf ears when we spend but a couple minutes with him before...
See, that's what I was saying. There's barely any connection to be formed with the dog because you can't play him. I've heard that this game is super short. Super short. We're gonna have to play it for me to have like a real opinion on it.
He's stolen. I'm just spitballing here, but can you imagine if maybe the first 30 minutes of the game were spent with your dog, letting you build that relationship up before it was taken away from you?
Yeah.
Despite how much I'll lambast Heartbound in this video, the writing is competent enough to make such a segment not boring. I'll even admit I laughed aloud at several parts of the game though. Most of the time that was from the surreal facial expressions, not the writing. Spending more time with Baron at the beginning is not the objective solution to Heartbound's opening being good, but I do think it would have helped as there's no substitute for just spending time with a character.
Yeah.
Shortly after Baron disappears, we solve some basic log puzzles and end up fighting this thing. I guess this is as good a time as any to discuss how the combat feels in this game.
I love it though. That's groovy.
This is one of the only two identical fights you will have in the entire...
See, why? Why? Why not more fights? 2 fights? 2 fights. Wario Game-esque. I mean... Maybe you could have even just put the same fight in there multiple times. People would have been happier.
Demo. Yes, you heard that correctly. Almost all of your time in Heartbound is spent talking to NPCs, playing dull minigames, or doing what amounts to chores. As for the few battles that are actually there, it plays like a really stiff Punch-Out, at least sometimes. Don't expect the freedom of movement you'd have in Deltarune where, regardless of what's going on, you can move to dodge projectiles. What you're capable of doing in Heartbound depends entirely on what attack your enemy is dealing, which is a neat idea, and while none of the ones shown were particularly compelling, I could maybe see some banger minigames making their way into the final product. I do not think every game like this needs combat, but I can't...
If anything, should have totally released this free. So we could all play it. Oh man.
Count the amount of times it felt like battles could supplement what was going on. If you aren't going to add something in its place, its absence will be felt. As it stands, Heartbound feels like an RPG that retroactively had its battles removed. Though I guess I'm thankful I didn't need to juggle random encounters in the tower section with everything else, so that's a blessing, and believe me, we'll get to that part. I'm not sure if what's present in the demo will be updated to include battles in the full release, or if we'll just see more areas we haven't visited, but currently, it's sparse. Sometime after this,
we're gonna have to play it. There's a demo?
Choose between 2 different areas.
Let's see the demo. Free demo. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I go with the Autumn one. You're given a whirlwind tour of Animus, a town populated by anthropomorphic animals. Some are funny, some are bashful, some are flirtatious, and some even grow on you. If anything, Animus was the part of the game that bolstered my hopes, making me believe that Pirate's vision of a unique RPG that breaks convention actually had some legs. And I appreciate the Austin Powers reference.
Who throws a shoe?
Who throws a shoe?
Honestly.
Tonally, it
Love
unsurprisingly
Austin
has a lot
Powers.
of overlap with Undertale. There's an ominous through line that connects everything but is easily forgotten when you talk to the upbeat characters. Though the Animus section is not without its flaws, as we get more nothing burger cryptic messaging. As I stated earlier, we don't know how much of the seeds being planted here are actually good until we see the full story, but there's nothing compelling enough on its own here to make us want to know more. If we knew more about Lore himself, I think that'd have gone a long way in making me want to know the answers to these mysteries the game so liberal.
Alright, we're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to play. Play. Heartbound demo. Early access demo. Alright, we're gonna play this. Where is it? We're gonna play this game. Let me change everything though real quick. I've got to pause this. Alright. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a break real quick and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play this, okay? So I'll be right back. Let's get this all set up over here. Alright, there we go. There we go. Wiggle. X, Z. Volume. Yeah, we don't need it that loud. Alright, early access demo, let's get into it. Early access and demo. So this is the game everyone's been talking about. Oh, I move. Ah! Wait, what are the controls again? Z and X. Okay. Got my jacket on. Gonna sit down. Can I go back to bed? Why? Oh. That was crazy. Wait, what? Sleeping like we should be. You know I can't open the can. Let's get going then. Your fault if anything else goes wrong. No, this guy seems like a bundle of joy. Oh. Beer cans? Go take it out. Problem solved, that wasn't so bad, right? Okay, so abusive dad. Always the optimist. At least it's just the trash. Can I pick up the trash? Can I pick up? Oh, that's the problem, kid. You're not picking up the trash. Can't pick up the trash? Oh, I'm just gonna let him get pissed off. Oh man, there's a bunch of beer. I don't know, maybe he's pissed because you don't clean up. Just kidding. Abuse is nothing to joke about. The can is over on the counter. I would open it myself, but paws and stuff. Can I take out the trash? Yes. Full of socks? What? Toaster looks like a champion. Turn the power. It looks like the power is still on. That's good. Well, I'm glad. Seems like the lights are off. This toaster looks like a champion. There isn't any soap. There's a bunch of socks in the sink. Why? I thought that's what I picked up the first time. It's... Alright. We got the dog food. Nice! That's my favorite one! Okay, can I just give it to you now? Feed Baron, the Viking feast, or the garbage. Give him the dog food. I don't want to give him the garbage. Into Baron's bowl. It has little axe-shaped meats in it. Enjoy, Baron. I always wanted to be a Viking. They're so cool. Oh yeah, yep. They used to go into battle on mushrooms, Baron. Heh, I'm sure. Hurry up. so we can get going. I'm already done. What? How did you finish so fast? Dogs eat their food like that. With Viking power. That's pretty cute. Let's go. Now what? Go outside? Oh, we can go outside. Cool. Is there a trash can out here? Yes. The Vikings have slain the garbage. Just trash can out in the middle of nowhere. Not even a road over here. Thanks, you make a decent one yourself. Just decent? Alright, you make a great Viking. Haha, that's much better. Good doggy. Can I pet you or anything? No, I can't pet you. I just look at you. Take the axe? Absolutely. Getting ready for a Viking LARP? I won't judge you. Can I chop anything? Oh, no, I can't use it. Let's see, Dad. Yell at me now. See, that would be crazy. Found a wet sock? Slimy. Why would I want to pick that up? Should I put it in the sink? With all the other socks? Hey, Lore. Yeah, what's up? Just wanted to say, I had a really good time today. Yeah, me too. Sounds good, buddy. We didn't do anything. We found a slimy sock. You want to eat some food again? No. About the right size for a head. What? Everything in here has gone bad. Can I put the sock in the thing? Can't turn away. Can't turn away. This toaster looks like a champion. Great, now it's a fire hazard. Great, now it's a fire hazard. Wait, why don't you... Can I not turn it off? Alright, let's go see Dad. Can we go to the right? Can I turn on the light? Oh, I can. Let's go see Dad. You may have an axe, but this isn't that kind of game. Ah! Dang! Dang, that would have been interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, why don't you undress? You just gonna go to bed with your sweater on? Guess we just go to bed with our sweater on. Hey, buddy. I know things can get tough sometimes. Just don't forget to have fun, even if it all looks grim. Follow your heart and don't give up on anything or anyone. I will always be with you right by your side. We got this. Thanks, buddy. I don't even really remember your name. And he's gone? Tragedy has struck! My dog that I don't remember. Where are you? There's a huge slash. No more adventures for this warrior. What, the tree? Didn't touch the beer cans. Didn't even touch the beer. Is there trash still down there? What happened to Dad? The door is jammed. It's not even strawberry. It's jammed. It's not even strawberry. An exquisite shelf. Horizontal, but still exquisite. Oh. More stuffing than last Thanksgiving. Half of the best seat in the house. Please. Stop. This thing has terrible reception. Some things didn't even touch the trash. Turned off the fire stove. Turned off the stove at least. Didn't touch the fridge area. Didn't touch anything, but okay, so I guess it just came out here, smashed up everything, and left. Where's my dog? What's his name? What's his name? The garbage beast must have taken him. Oh, I just gained sprint. Can I sprint? What is that? Baron! Baron is his name, Baron. Baron's collar! He must be close by. Don't worry, buddy. I'm on my way. Oh, yeah? What's this? There's a ledger set on the stump. Each page is smothered with damp ink. Record the journey so far? Sure. The ink sinks into the page and fades out. Your progress has been saved. The storm is getting worse. Going back to bed seems like a good idea. What? No. Where's my dog? Can I just go to bed? Puzzle's like super easy. Can I go up there? Why would it tell me to go to bed? What? What? It's just a nightmare. This isn't real. Leave me alone. Blah, 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 blah. You aren't real. Blah. Baron is fine. It's just a dream. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. Chop, chop. What do I chop? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Chop. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Did that hurt me? I guess it did. Where is he? Chop, chop. Not bad. Okay. Oh, I got health back, huh? I didn't see the antennas at first, but now I do. I mean the claws. No, 1, 2, 3 thing? 1, 2, same eyeballs. Give them back! This is quite enough. Yo, who is that? Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, he knows the language. Oh, he just blocked that shit. Don't give up. You can beat this. The white screen is blinding. Time to wake up. Oh, Birdman saved us. Home at last. Where am I? What is this? Where is Baron? You're safe and in my library. Enlighten me on what a Baron is. My dog. He's more than that. Baron's my best friend. I see. I'm sorry to say things are a bit more complicated than you would like. What do you mean? Where is he? In a place beyond this world. I can help, but it will not be easy for either of you. Just tell me where he is. Please calm yourself. I am not your enemy. I'm sorry. None of this makes any sense. I didn't mean to snap at you. That's quite alright, Lord. Life doesn't always make sense. We make do with what we have. What? How do you know my name? I'll tell you when you're older. As for me, you may call me Binder. What? Your name is Binder? Feel free to look around. I will be setting the time. Setting the time. I will be setting the time. There's a lot of reading so far. Shit. At the spine of the world, a guardian pursues every page simultaneously. Guardians can move freely between these pages to record any and all events. The flood of information brought on by the power of the spine can be overwhelming. What? Don't do that. Come on, let me get out of this. It's trapped me in a text dialogue. Let me be free. Just say the same shit. Anomalies can manifest in many different forms at any given place or time within a page. What is he yapping about? May become corrupt. The results of this corruption are highly unstable and impact each host differently. Record the journey so far. Is there no autosaves? Let's say no. Small pile of books. Opening the chest reveals an apple? Hey, that's private! Okay, jeez. Pile of books. A medium pile of books. A large pile of books. The leather-bound tome shifts away when you reach for it. Don't worry, it's just shy around new people, okay. A strange research paper. How to prepare a dwarf in a jar. It's thriving despite the humble arrangement. There's a terrarium with a large stick placed in the center. Agnes. Her bark is worse than her bite. Can I show you? A collector of things, like a wizard, I would assume that's what this person looks like. Wait, what did it say? Auntie Book Tower is spying on Uncle Book Tower. The humor's not catching with me. What did he say? The twin terrarium each have a stick placed in the center. Burst into flame when you come near it doesn't appear to be damaged. Careful with that. There are only a few known to exist. You shouldn't leave it out for me to play with them. What the f— you see me touching everything back here. Seems stuck in place by some unknown force. Alright, what you got for me? It's important to stop and enjoy the little things. Yeah, there's a lot of talking. I'm glad you understand that. Yeah. I'm yawning. The clock is ready for you. Unfortunately, you must handle this trial alone. Trial? Clock? What are you talking about? In order to save Baron, you will need to go somewhere. I cannot. There is an artifact of great power trapped between worlds. This clock will take you to it. Can it really bring Baron back? I hope so. God, yappy, yappy, yappy. Stand back, I will open the way through. Come on, let's go. The connection is established. Please step aside. Hey, Binder. Yes, Lord? Thanks. Think nothing of it. You would do the same for me. Okay. Yo, we're spinning down the Mario pipe. There we go. This place is falling apart. I hope Binder was right. Yo, is this a puzzle? This is a puzzle. Is this a switch? Okay, so the purple one looks done. Because it's text, so I guess we can just push this one. Okay, I gotta turn it off before I push it. Boom! Now we can push it. It should just be golden. Boom! Easy peasy. Great job getting through that. Let me know if you need help. Yeah, let me just ask for help from a disembodied voice. Quality plan. Jeez. I heard that. Alright, let me see. Where am I trying to get that? What does that do? Oh, I can't walk through it though, so that's pretty much done. Where am I trying to get this one? Oh, to the bottom left there. Oh, that's done too. Let me get that sock. Is that a sock? What's the sock? You found a levitating sock. Alright, what is it? This one? What's this one? But one of them isn't lit up. I'm confused. This one here isn't lit up. Okay. Whatever. Door opened. This is the final challenge. The next room holds the artifact. Alright. I'll try not to get lasered in space and stuff. Alright, switchies. There's one switch. Is there one switch? So this one's gonna have to move either way. Oh, it changes. Alright, don't tell me that just solved the puzzle. No, it didn't. Okay. I guess I just moved this one though, because it's already done over there. Does this work? Okay, these are like super easy. I don't know, maybe I'm just good at puzzles. The artifact is just up ahead, be careful, Lord. Wait, something's wrong. Binder, what's going on? I understand now. Lore, get out. Something's wrong. I'm scared. Make it stop. Blah, 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 blah. He looks like he's turning evil. What happened? Turned into a ghost. I was like you once. Pathetic. Full of hope, ambition, curiosity, fear. Now I'm here. Trapped in this prison, waiting for you. Show me why he chose you. Show me why you matter. Wake up, Lord. Wake up and prove yourself. Whoa, we got some like Sigma dark side on going on. Oh, okay. There's Doggo. What happened? Was it all a dream? Ready as I can be? The dog's still here. Switch is still blown up. Oh. Hello? Where are you guys? Where is everyone? You can't run this time. What the heck is this? Follow the scratches? He's not coming back. Another sock! Sneaky. You did this. It feels good. Knowing what you did, what kind of person you are. Everything is going to be okay, just keep moving. Thank you, random note on the floor. You weren't there for him. Now he's gone. I didn't do anything. Just like woke up. Maybe I'm a heavy sleeper. Maybe I slept right through it. On the other note, this wasn't what I wanted. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. I'm gonna go this way. You failed him. It's your fault. Don't give up. Not now. Not yet. The axe in the tree. You're already out for blood. What are you waiting for? Oh no, there's something else I have to do. Oh, that was it? I thought that was it. Come on now. Don't make me wander around this dark place. Okay, here we go. Go then. Oh, there's, you see where hope takes you. There's some more stuff over here, though. Or did I already get it? No, this is place. I've already been over here. Okay. Looks familiar. Looks familiar. Oh, no. Can you feel it? What the f... What? Some bunch of tentacles protruding through the floor. No, oh, no. No, what kind of game is this? I've never been more frightened. Is that a tome? Boom. But see, I guess it's just like, there's no reason to save though. Is there no fights or nothing? Sure, I mean, I guess if I quit the game. Well, I don't know why else I would need to save. Unless there's like a fight or I can die or something. Try to wake up? Sure. Get me out of here. I don't want to be stuck in this dark place anymore. Oh wow, a lot of stuff is there. We got a tome, pile of socks, everything we collected. I want the axe. There's foods here. Doggo's foods. Baron. Wait. What? What happened? What just happened? Am I back in this piece of shit? Oh no. Oh no. The story ends here. Enough! All you do is lie! I don't care about you or any of this. I just want to find Baron and go home, so let me get on with it. Good luck, kid. You're going to need it. Wait. Now we do a boss battle, baby. I don't care what you are. Get out of my way. Alright. Was it the same little thing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. That's my bad. 1, 2, 3. Over the right step it, left step it, right step it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So do I regain health? I'm not sure. Oh, I missed that one. I was looking at the health bar. Blee blah, blue blah. Stop talking and fight. I don't even understand what you're saying. One, 2, 3. Oh, that was a pretty fast one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! Dang, I should have known there was gonna be a second one. Dude, I'm getting messed up. Blah 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 blah. I said stop talking. That was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was that one. Oh, dang it. Dang. Blah, don't give fighting. What? Wait. What? I don't like how it makes me switch. What? Did I die? I'm sorry, Baron. Don't give up. No! Don't say that. Don't say anything. This is your chance. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, so I can't lose? Am I supposed to lose? You were right. Your story isn't over. But his is. Who? The alien? No. Baron? This can't be happening. Don't leave me alone. Not after all of this. How touching. Am I interrupting you? No, 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 not the book. Please leave us alone. We just want to go home. He earned this. You both did. What the heck? I won't let you do this. I won't let you hurt him. I won't let you hurt anyone. Blah blah blue blah? You can't stop me. Not yet. Did we turn into an alien? Oh, the dog has turned into a rock. And now the dog is 3 pieces of light. Going to 3 different places. This one looks interesting. I guess we choose which world we're going to first. So you did it. Hope it felt good. Oh, it did. Enjoy this moment. Oh, I will. Leave me alone, you talking book. Or what? Or nothing, I guess. It's almost time anyway. Time for what? The tower. Crushed souls. Don't forget. You're here forever. There's so much talking. Holy crap, dude. White screen for no reason. Gotta love it. Hey, Baron. Sorry to say that's all we have right now. The rest of the game isn't finished yet. It will be soon, though. Thorshay and Station work on it every day. Thor should probably sleep more, but nobody can stop him at this point. I really hope you like that comes next. Anyway, see you later! Thanks for playing Heartbound. We hope you like the game so far. Oh, that's weird. I mean, I guess that's my honest opinion. That was a whole lot of talking. Wait. What's going on? We're having a bun. What's happening? Can I go play this or no? What's going on? What's happening? Oh no, is it just gonna make me redo this? Huh. That's not annoying at all. Alright, I guess that's it. That's Heartbound, okay. Can I quit the game? Can I quit the game? Is this how I quit the game? Oh, whatever. Alrighty then. Alright. Yep. That was not my cup of tea. That's for sure. Superboy. Oh my goodness. Warning, warning. Insufficient memory. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream and we'll be back in a little bit. We'll be back in a little bit, boys and girls. Alright.